Linda Dishman, give the Conservancy and all their work another big hand right there, which is good. All right, now this is a little bonus question. This is the 100th anniversary of what a major event. And it has to do with water. Come on, Huell's going to come down and spank us all now. He loved infrastructure. He loved the aqueduct. He loved Mulholland. Okay. And you got it. You won the prize. Who yelled that out right there? You get a free admission to the Observatory. But with that being said, he did love infrastructure and help promote and educate. And he would, the show when he went to the Golden Gate Bridge, climbed in the infrastructure of the bridge, the times that he went up Owens Valley and where the water comes from, well, at the creek, which is no wider than this little special stairway right here. So we're going to have one speak in just a moment. But I hear off in the distance a little salute to Huell that may be coming this way. And I think it's coming down Beechwood over the Observatory. From the heavens, the LAPD wanted to salute Huell Howser right here. What's that? But from the heavens to under the ground, from the pipes of the city to the pipes of the aqueduct, please welcome our Public Works Commissioner Capri Maddox for remarks. Thank you, Capri.
Thank you so much, Councilman. Oh, we love our Councilman. Starring title. And we're here to acknowledge another ambassador. My name is Capri Maddox, as stated earlier. But I knew Huell Howser as a neighbor from the Larchmont community, and he was one of my husband's colleagues over at KCET, and so I thank God for KCET and Mr. Al Jerome. You don't know this, but I actually saw my husband for the very first time on KCET, so you never know what comes out of watching public television. We've been married 10 years, too. God bless him. So it's just like Huell Howser to bring people together from all over, from diverse communities, to come together to enjoy the beauty of California. And just look at this day, just look around you. He showed us California's gold, and we're going to continue to enjoy it. We let him into our hearts, sometimes just for 30 minutes at a time, just for a moment. And we learn so much about this city. We learn to appreciate the beauty of California. And again, as it was stated, places that we had never seen, or places we just drove by and ignored. As a Public Works member for the Board of Public Works and a member of the city family, he brought to light so many projects, our bridges, our parks, our libraries, and he just made us appreciate all that was beautiful and all those people that did so much for this state. The other thing that I think is, in addition to being the ambassador, he put a lot of people on the map. There's so many people here. I see Pinks here. I see a number of businesses here that I saw for the very first time on one of Huell Howser's many shows. And so I really appreciate learning so much about California through our Huell Howser. We could call him a professor. He was so many things. I mean, he was a professor. I think he was called an educator. He was a cheerleader. He was everything that we need to know to help us learn about California and to show California's gold. And we had a number of shows, but California's gold was what sticks with me the most, because he showed us the true treasures of this state. And we have people from all over. I've met many people here from Orange County and even further than that. So thank you so much for being here. We let him into our hearts for 30 minutes at a time sometimes, but he is in our hearts forever. And so I'm thankful for the memories, and all the things that he's done for our state. And we miss you, and he will still be the ambassador in our hearts. Thank you, everyone.
Capri, thank you very much for those wonderful remarks and that little history too. Zev Yaroslawski wanted to be remembered to all of you for his remarks about Huell. With his shades, his Hawaiian shirts, shorts, or khakis, he was a goofy tour guide, statewide vacation that never ended. There was no one he wouldn't go to, nobody he wouldn't talk to. He was always friendly, cheerful, courteous, and somehow incredibly interested and excited to learn about the most obscure places, occupations, and our activities. The night before I learned, and that's Zev Yaroslawski's work. Let's give Zev a hand. The final Fairfax High. The night before I learned of Huell's death, up in Del Norte, it's a repeat show, Del Norte County, he was with this couple, and he was talking about the lighthouse, and he was so amazed that for 2 weeks, they were stuck on an island because the tide was so high. Anybody, you saw that show? And that's Huell. So special was Huell. And so special of each and every one of you, that each and every one of you took this time this day to come here. Because this is California gold. That Hollywood sign, which he did a show the last week on, is California gold. The San Gabriel Mountains are California gold. And you can almost see San Jacinto, and if you're tall enough into Coachella Valley, and see where Huell, from Rossmore Avenue to Highway 111, Huell Howser was our special friend. We got a great letter from Robert DeGasta. Is that right, Robert? Yeah, Robert's in the back there. Good job, Robert. As you know, California greatest ambassador Huell Howser passed away. And I know Huell was a personal friend of yours, and I don't have to tell you the loss is tremendous and is felt by tens of thousands. Dare I say hundreds of thousands. For me, personally, Huell was one more of the folksy public television show hosts. He was an inspiration. He was my good fortune that I was able to meet Huell one time back in October 2006 at a special event at the Mission Tiki Drive-In in Montclair, a place I discovered again thanks to Huell. Meeting Huell was an absolute joy, one that I'll always cherish. And this is from a great fan, which many of you are great fans, Robert DeGasta. Thank you, Robert, for those words right from the heart. When I thought that I loved Huell, my wife Bridget loved Huell. It was at our house. We went to his house. We were walking down Highway 111 in Palm Springs, and we were talking, and it was dark. Everybody turned around because they heard Huell, and everybody wanted to touch him and to meet him. And I felt, and I know he had wishes, and it was read to me over the phone, his handwritten note.